All right, guys, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me okay. Let me know in the chat if you can. That would be helpful. These Airbnbs at all these various venues are, they just have different Wi-Fi, okay? So I think I should be okay here. But let's see if we can get some people on. You guys just let me know in the comments if anybody can hear me all right. And we will recap Friday's afternoon session for the Kayak Adventure Series TallaBassee. It was a fun day out there, beautiful weather. Yep, awesome. Thank you for the comment there. Let me know that you guys can hear me good. So hello to everybody on Instagram. I think I need to click a button over there to go live. So hang on. Maybe I'm live there. If you are on Instagram, we will not see any comments. So please go to YouTube or Facebook for comments. And all we're going to do here tonight, guys, is recap the Friday session, look over the standings real quick. And then I haven't even seen them all in full. You know, Jake and I were driving around like crazy, trying to help cover the event with some others, and it was just nuts. So if you saw a drone, that was us. And we caught quite a few of you guys, so it's pretty cool. So let's get sort of into it, and I'll get you guys your identifier code. As a matter of fact, actually, Jake, if you're on your computer, can you run a banner on the bottom for that code?
I can't get logged in the streamer.
The streamer? Okay, I'll make a banner. But it's if you guys want to know what it is now, I'll go ahead and tell you. It's YORK, York. So I can make a banner real quick on the bottom, but it doesn't take but 2 seconds. Create. Okay, Saturday's ID code. YORK. There you go. I'm gonna scroll it across the bottom, add banner. How about that? I don't know if on Instagram the banners work, if they still
do.
Because I'm not seeing it on Instagram right now on my little thing, but maybe it's at the top or something. Yeah, it might be at the top. But anyway, your ID code for tomorrow is York. So do a little detective work, put your two identifiers from the 2 days together, and you got an Easter egg for 2027. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. I got several people on now, and I know it's a tight turnaround. Many of you guys are driving right now, or maybe you're getting food, getting showered, whatever. You can watch this whenever. But we did have a chance to get here. Let me actually share the screen here real quick. I'll share the screen, and you can see what I'm talking about. We got a chance to get it's hard to see there, but there we go. We got you guys, some of you guys getting in the water, launching. And don't forget to remind people you can watch live on the real-time Realtree Fishing real-time leaderboard. And right on the homepage, you guys have links to the individual standings, the team standings, and the microbag standings. So, which, Jacob, you can get in Attorney X. Let's open up the microbag.
There's no submissions.
Well, there's no submissions, but we've told people always to not submit a microbag until you've got, the full 5 fish, right? So Jake's going to open up the microbag. If you want to enter it, still, I don't know, Jake, if you can change that to $30 to enter. But anyway, we talked about that yesterday, and why not try it? Let's see if we get more entries in that, get the prize package up for the microbag, and it could be something cool we do. You obviously lose it half a day fishing for it, but if you're entering it, it means maybe things didn't go so well today, so it's an extra chance to try to have some fun here and win some money. But let's look at the individual standings. That's what it's all about, the Cast King individual division. So this is where we're at, and you've got till 9 p.m. to upload photos. So it's at 8:40 right now. What's that?
What time is Lions In tomorrow?
We'll look at that on the website. I'm not sure. Lions In, I think, is at 7:15, is it? But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Jake was asking what time Lions In is. But let's look at the leaderboard real quick while I got that pulled up, guys. Richard White is in the lead with 97. If that holds up, and you have 19 more minutes for that to hold up, if that holds up, Richard White will win the Friday's $250 bonus for being Friday's leader. So that's always a nice thing to win, a little extra cash for Richard White, potentially. Don't get your hopes up, Richard. Very well could still get past. Somebody could be the sandbagger of all sandbaggers and drop 100 within the last couple minutes here, but not likely. So we'll see. Let's look at some of those fish here. He's got a 22.5 incher, got two 22.5. So very nice. Big, healthy largemouth there. So solid fish. Boy, you really got just the garage sale of baits laying down at the bottom. So I don't know if he's trying to throw people off because there's so many. Like maybe he's using that, maybe he's not. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. And then let's go to the next fish here. Let's see what the next one. Another 22 and a half. So let's just check that one out. We're looking at some of the biggest fish of the day. So yeah, we'll check those out, and you guys can obviously see all the fish. We had several different species submitted. We have Swanee bass, we have shoal bass, we have Florida bass, probably even some regular largemouth bass. So there are some areas that have that. And then, of course, some kind of hybrids between the Florida and the largemouth. So Brandon Turek has these 22 and a half seem to be everywhere right now. 22 and a half again. So that one is, I might double check that. The judge double check that one here. I don't know if that's touching or not. We'll see. We'll zoom in and see if that's touching. But it looks like it's potentially a 22 and a half there. It was approved, but we always go back through all the fish a second time too. So we will see. But 21 and a quarter. Again, we've just kind of seen all these as well. That's a nice solid fish there. 21 and a quarter inch largemouth. So some solid fish, some big fish showing up on the leaderboard day one here at TallaBassee. In Tallahassee. The event's called TallaBassee. If you guys, anybody tuning in is not familiar. Matt Voigt on some really good fish too. And by the way, a 14 and 3/4 for Brandon. He's got a lot of room to upgrade as well. I mean, even Richard with the 15 and 3/4. Matt, 19, 18.75. So again, the guys at the top, of course, are catching some pretty good fish. It was pretty slow. I'll say that everywhere, like not really any particular body water. It was kind of slow everywhere today. And had we known it was going to be such a clear day, no clouds, anything, maybe we would have given you guys 15 more minutes out there because you probably could have used it that last low light. But then again, it makes your turnaround very tough. So you got fourth place Blake Abbey, who's just got a consistent bag, like just a total consistent bag. 16.75 being his biggest fish. So he's going to need some big upgrades tomorrow to get back into the game where some of these other guys have 19 plus inch fish. And then Dwayne Dwyer with a 20 and a half. So he's got one or two really good ones here. Let's check that fish out. Sorry, Blake, we're not going to click on any of your 16.75s and 15s, but good bag nonetheless to start the Friday sessions. That's a good one from Dwayne there. Zach Fuller, though, this is interesting. He is the biggest bag with 4 fish. And you can see people way below Zach from Dark Horse Tackle have 5 fish. So his 4 fish are beating a ton of people's 5 fish. He's got a 21 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, and a 16 and a half. So very good bag to start this event for Zach. And Rob Jolly, 16.75, 15.75. But they are shoal bass. So that's the first shoal bass we've seen on the leaderboard. And I believe all of his fish are shoal bass. So he's obviously in this one particular river. Connor Jewell, Hunter Brigman, Caden rounding out the top. Caden Bruner rounding out the top 10. So tomorrow's a new day. If you have 0, if you're down here at the bottom, you got 0, you got 1 fish. It's always good to scroll through day one to see who's got a fish that really is going to, like, quote, matter. Ryan Parker with a 20 and a quarter. I think most people's goal is to get, like, they want to get 2 fish on Friday that really matter. Parker's not doing too bad. He's got 1, and it's a good one. It's over 20. So look out for these guys that have these 18s right here. Anybody that's got something big, doesn't have 5 fish. It's got something big. You're looking at Lucas right here with a 20. So, wow, it's a really nice looking healthy fish. Good job, Luke. It looks like that might be one of our FSU guys and the Pelicans that were
I saw that.
laying around here. That's awesome.
He's on the pads.
Yeah, nice job, man. And he scored it in the open water on the board, didn't flop. So good job, Lucas. Ryan Marquise, if I'm saying that right, got it 21, and that's a nice fish there. Solid fish for Ryan. So look out for these guys, man. They don't have, and because he's got a 19. Ryan's got a 19 as well. So just because they don't show up at the top of the leaderboard, they're down there. But you know what? They could be the day 2 dark horse presented by Dark Horse Tackle. So Anyway, let's see the team division, maybe see if any standings are updated there. But yeah, you guys down here that don't have any fish or didn't catch anything really worth much today, you know what? You've learned something. You learned where not to go and what not to do, and you're gonna fix that, change that. That's the beauty of the format, right? For KAS, you can change everything up tomorrow, go somewhere completely new, different, and you're not out of it because these fish today, you could get rid of them all, call them all. You could have zero and come back and win the entire thing. And especially, as you know, in Florida, they're there and you got a morning window that you could really hit something magical. So let's see the team division. Let's go check that out real quick. Let me find that. That is right here. Again, your code is York for the next day, tomorrow. Turn your identifier over. It's not a big deal if you get the wrong side, but we would prefer it say day 2, the day 2 side of your identifier. Put York there, right? TallaBassee in the top portion and York in the second portion there, the lower portion. Let me click share screen. Let's see what's happening in the team real quick. I thought I had that up. Did I not get it? Hang tight. Working on it. I think I might have linked to the wrong thing. So I'll go grab the right one real quick. I got the wrong one up. And give me 1 second. There we go. Tallahassee. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments for us. If you have any comments, anything that you noticed out there that needs clarification, let us know. And here's your team division standings right there. So I'll bring them over here. Share the screen. Here we go. Let's find out what's going on in the team division. All right. We've got the fried ditch pickles. Matt Voigt, Dwayne Dwyer, 164 and a quarter. Native Gamblers. That's Brandon Hewlett, Blake Abbey, 126. And in third place, Zach Fullard and Ryan Parker. Again, Ryan's only got the 1 fish. Zach's got the 4. And they're right there in third place. The Jolly Schrader team in 4th. Will we catch them in 5th place? So, I mean, they caught something today. They weren't last. They weren't first, but they caught something. So we'll see Alan Reed and Jeff Narrison if you guys can zoom up the leaderboard. But that's your top 5 for the team. So we'll see how that changes for tomorrow. And then speaking of tomorrow, you guys know what to do. You go back to Summer Smokehouse. Of course, we're going to have a lot of food, fellowship, and fun there. Going to raffle off that kayak. And now some people, or one person made a note that it's like we offered the raffle to anyone out in the public. We made a post about it. I don't know how many people are actually going to contribute. It's a pretty short time frame if people saw that post. New Canoe just wanted to raise as much money possible with the U10, which is awesome for ACA scholarships for you guys to be certified instructors, those who want to be. So, but the thing is, you guys are here at the event. So we're going to give a bonus for every, certain amount of money. We'll figure it out. We're going to give you guys who have already contributed, who are here fishing in this tournament, a bonus number of tickets per how much money you've spent on the raffle tickets. Because you guys are here. And, this is the first time we've opened it up to people outside. And we want to, reward you guys for being here at this event, because it would be nice, of course, if one of you guys win it. So we'll do that. It's funny. There's an angler, I won't mention who he was, but who did something really cool and really good today. He admitted that he misunderstood. He launched early. He launched at 2 instead of 2:30. So what he did is he called me and let me know, and he didn't realize it until later that it was off, or he talked to somebody or whatever and figured it out that he had done, made a mistake. So because of that, he got a penalty from us. We had to penalize him. And if he would not have called us and admitted that, and another angler did see him. So if you don't call and you admit what happened, then we're going to we can only assume, especially when you found out and it happened, that you were trying to gain an advantage or cheat. So he got put in a penalty box for a decent amount of time, and now it potentially could have been more. So whenever you guys call us and you let us know and you self-report, we're going to take that into consideration when we assess whatever penalty we have to assess, right? So always call us, always self-report, because if you think, well, no one's around, no one saw me, whatever, trust me, we're everywhere with the drones. Other anglers are everywhere with cameras and themselves, and someone probably saw you at some point doing something. So Self-reporting is always the way to go. And then you will feel good about things, especially if it comes, like our rules say, you have to be willing to basically go through a polygraph test if we ever need to give you one. So you will not pass the polygraph test you will not. If you know you did something wrong and you just didn't report it, you will not pass it. Trust me. So, yeah, guys, don't forget, get those release videos. You don't have to. I don't even know if anyone uploaded any or if that was working on Tourney X or not, but continue to get those release videos on the website. I will show you. I'll share it and remind you guys where to upload footage real quick, and then we'll get you guys off this live. I'm going to share the website again. And when you go to the website, click under for anglers and click on upload photo video right here. Upload photo video. Click on that. This pops up. All you do is go down here, just put your name in, your email, and then what it's for. If it's a lost fish for the Unhooked by D Hooker, if it's sharing some good photos and videos for the event, if it's for the Angler's Cut presented by GoPro, just click those. That's it. The date, description, and just click add file. Bada bing, bada boom. Submit them. Keep them under like a minute and a half if you can. The tighter you can trim it, the better. If you can trim it tight, that's even better. But minute and a half kind of max. And then if you need any help getting any footage off an SD card or GoPro, bring it to us at the awards. But please, please submit this stuff, because if you got good fish today and you have it on video, we may not be able to get your good fish tomorrow because you might be trying to get back and it's just a little bit tight timeline to get it into a presentation. So we would love to have any good footage you guys got from practice or the event today of big fish being caught. Crazy things happening. Pete Hustler caught a gator today, caught an alligator. So that was a situation. It was like a 4-footer, like a 3.5, 4-footer. So it was a little bit of a situation he had to handle there. So crazy fun stuff like that. And be sure tomorrow, get any pictures and videos if you can. If you're close to somebody and they caught a good fish, just quickly go snap a photo for them. That would mean a lot to them and to everyone in this event. So that is how you submit the footage, guys. Trying to think, Jake, what else are we missing for tomorrow? You guys, anybody have any questions? Let me look at the comments and see if anyone's got a comment that we need to address. Cool. There's some. All right, there's ice in Michigan still, apparently. Yeah. And yeah, so we're having fun. So great job, everyone. You guys caught some good fish, given some pretty tough conditions compared to practice. I mean, practice, you guys were, I know you guys were showing me photos and telling me some stuff, and you were pretty excited. And it's not that it was bad. I mean, 97 inches is leading this thing, right? I mean, and 93, we got some really high totals, some people with not 5 fish, but with some big ones. So we're definitely going to hit over 100. And just the question is, how high can you guys climb? So again, if you want to sign up for Microbag, we're going to turn that back on and keep it open here in just a minute. It's already open, Jake said. So you guys can still do that. If you want a little mini insurance policy, but you have 4.5 less hours than the people that registered for it before the event. So it could be a lot of fun, but the winner take all, we'll see how it goes down. I don't really know much else. Just come on back. Just come back tomorrow. Let's have fun. You can drive home on Sunday, of course. So we got the commissioner, the county commissioner, I believe, the district commissioner is going to be there. He's going to thank us for coming to the area. We're going to have the great food and fellowship at Summers again, and obviously show off some pretty awesome photos and videos and award some winners. 2 people are going to that are new to KAS, 2 brand new anglers who fished their first event, are going to win a pair of cross kicks. You're going to have 2 anglers who drove the furthest distance win a pair of cross kicks. You're going to have the new Primal Next Up division, 20 and under. It's going to walk away with a brand new yak rod. It's an awesome yak rod. It's really cool. It's like a $250 rod and some other prizes. That's going to be cool. Obviously, you're going to have the team and individual winners. You're going to have big bass. We're going to have lots of cool stuff going on. Music, that night as well. So we'll hang out there and just continue to fellowship afterwards. It's going to be a good time. I'll send you guys an email if there's anything else I can think of that we have missed. Think of anything else, Jake, before we end this live stream?
Nope.
All right. I will send an email with this link to this video so you guys can go back and watch it. But as far as I can tell, you guys were doing a good job on the fish. We didn't hear anything from our judges, but we will obviously go back and double check some of these fish. But good job, everybody. Let's have a great time tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Your actually, the last thing I will mention, just to remind you on this, is your lines in time for tomorrow, which is what Jake was referring to earlier that I did not have pulled up. So lines in on the website is 7 a.m. or sorry, launch is at 7 a.m. Lines in is at 7:15. So launch at 7 a.m. Lines in at 7:15 a.m. Lines out at 3 p.m. Fish photo deadline 4:15 p.m. So we will see you there. And yeah, guys, go chase the wild, have some fun, mix it up, do something new, do something different. And you never know, you stumble onto 100 plus inches in a magical hour or two, or maybe it takes you all day, but this is anybody's ball game. This is very, very wide open for tomorrow. So excited to see how it goes down. If you see the drone, if you see our photographers, the drone, again, wave, say hi, just keep fishing hard. If you get a fish, hold it up. We'd love to capture that for you guys. And we'll see you at Summer Smokehouse tomorrow when you get there, whenever that is. See ya.